Hello there. Extremely delighted to be in touch with you. Session 3 of Hastamalakiyam. In the first session, we saw the introduction and the question asked by Adi Shankara to Hastamalaka. Who are you? Who are your parents? Where are you coming? And where are you going? What is your name? Though Adi Shankara know for sure that that person is a realized person, for the benefit of Hastamalaka's parents, he asked these questions so that by hearing the answer, they will note that their son is a realized person. And in the second verse, Hastamalaka gives a beautiful answer of who he was, right? We saw that. Now we will go to verse 4. Yam Agni Ushnavat Nitya Bodha Sorupam Manaha Chakshuhu Adini Abodha Atmakani Pravartante Ashritya Nishkambam Yekam Saka Nitya Upalabdhi Sorupaha Aham Atma Saka Nitya Upalabdhi Sorupaha Aham Atma. I am that nature of my self-knowledge. I know my true nature very well. That's what the meaning. I know my true nature. I know me as what I am. See, thus avidya is not knowing me as what I am truly. Thinking that I am body, mind, intellect is the avidya, is the wrong understanding, correct? See, what is happening, when we keep on contemplating on this topic, the benefits are plenty. Suppose you want to know that whether you are proceeding in the right way, you are advancing in the right way in the spiritual path, how do you know? Suppose you want to know. From destination A to destination B, if you are going in the right direction, today you have got the Google map. You have a lot of milestones. You know that, okay, so that you know that you are going in the right direction. Similarly, in the spiritual path, you need to know that whether am I traveling in the right direction. My guru has to give some indications. What are the indications? First is, he says that there will be FIR reduction. FIR is not first information report, which we give it at the police station. FIR means frequency, I means intensity, reduction, R means reduction. Reduction of what? Reduction of sorrow, the frequency of sorrow, the reduction of intensity of sorrow, the reduction of recovery time will be very fast. That doesn't mean that we will have a trouble, but we will be able to meet them, encounter them better. We will have the courage and the right attitude to deal with them. So that the frequency of having a trouble to deal with them, that will come down. You will be able to handle them easily. Earlier, almost every day or every half an hour or 1 hour if you have the problem, now you, because of the right attitude and the right knowledge, then it will come down. It will be probably once in 3 days, once in 4 days. This is a real help, real benefit which I have been experiencing. I am sure that you will also experience or you must be experiencing. Second one is the intensity of the sorrow will come down. Earlier some incidents, untoward incident happened, the intensity will be very deep. It used to affect us very deeply. Now also it will affect, but we will be able to come out of them very fast. And the recovery period, if somebody talked against you or talked bad about you or something else happened, then earlier you used to keep on brooding over it for 10 days, 15 days, even sometimes a month. I never expected that person to do that. Right? That will come down. This is one indicator. The other indicator is CCC improvement, increase. What are the CCC? The calmness will increase. Because you know that you are spending your time in the right way. You will not waste your time on unnecessary things. One of the things, unnecessary things is very gossiping. What is gossip? I define gossip as talking negative of anybody in their absence. If you want some good thing happens, you want somebody to improve, tell them directly on the face when the person is alone, without hurting his ego. But when you talk to a third person about a person, that too negative part of the person, that is called gossip. But gossip doesn't help anybody. Suppose you are gossiping with somebody else, the other person also will think that since you are talking about XYZ, and you will also talking to XYZ about me also. So it is not going to help us any. But unfortunately, because of the vasanas and the tendencies, our habit, we spend knowingly or unknowingly a lot of time on gossiping. You can talk good about a person in his absence. That's absolutely allowed. But if you want to talk ill of anybody or negatively about anybody, it's better you tell him directly on the face, that too when he is alone and when he is in the right frame of mind to receive it. So the calmness goes away because of we are spending time in the not functional way. So you will get calmness. The second one is cheerfulness. Cheerfulness is nothing but the external expression of the calm mind. When the mind is calm, your external expression will be very cheerful. You will attract a lot of like-minded people. People will be more comfortable, calm and quiet and composed in your presence. They will be happy. They will be joyful. Then confidence. Because you are going to talk what you know and what is useful, then you will have a confidence. It will give time and again, if you do that, it will give you a confidence. Because people will start recognizing it and appreciating it. Then you will get the confidence. So one is FIR reduction, second one is CCC improvement. And when we keep going on this path, what will you get? You will get Shanti, the peace of mind. Then you will get Tripti, satisfaction, contentment you will get. Whatever I have, let me be happy with it. When you are happy with what you have, then what will happen? You will be very alert. As I have been always defining, luck is the meeting point of the opportunities passing by and your alertness. You will be more alert. The opportunities are always passing by. Then you will grasp them very, very fine, very, very nicely. Then people will call you more and more lucky. So once you travel in this path, people will call you more and more lucky. Because you are becoming more alert and you know what you want. And what do we want? We want to know about our true nature. That is the most gifted thing, precious thing in the world. So what will happen? You will get Shanti, you will get Tripti, you will get Abhayam. Since you know that your true nature is the consciousness which is never born and never be dead, then the fear of death will go away. Abhayam, fearlessness, and Shama, you will be patient. You will accept, you know for sure that all this relative reality, the empirical realities are all temporary anyhow. Something may last for some time, something may last for years, but they are all at the end of the day, they are temporary. They are only appearance in me. The world is not different from me and it is in me. It is an appearance in me. Since you know that, well, what will happen? What will happen? Then you will accept it, things as they come, whenever they come. Whenever anything happened to you, you will accept it. You will not wish that, I wish it would have happened 2 years before. The knowledge which you are getting, that you will not wish that, I wish I got this knowledge 2 years before. Everything is happening in the right time. When the mind is alert and ready, it receives that right information at that time. So you will definitely for sure get these 4 benefits. What are they? Shanti, Tripti, Abhayam and Shama. This is the benefit of this knowledge. Now let us go into the meaning of this verse. Yam Agni Ushnavat Nitya Bodha Sorupam Manaha Chakshuhu Adini Abodha Atmakani Pravartante Ashritya Nishkambam Yekam Saka Nitya Upalabdhi Sorupaha Aham Atma. I am ever present Atma. Always available. Means what? I am eternal Atma. That's what the 4th line is. What is the other 3 lines saying that? Yam Agni Ushnavat. Like the fire is always associated with the heat. Like that, that is his Surupa, nature. My nature is self-knowledge. I know myself, truly what I am. The mind and eyes, they are all inert and they are all doing their activity because of my presence. I am restless. I don't have any restlessness. I am steady. Nishkambam means I am steady, I am settled, and I am one. That type of nature is mine, that Atma is mine. Now let us go to verse number 5. Mukha abhasakaha darpane drishyamanaha mukhatvat pratakttvena na eva asti vastu chidabhasakaha dishu jivaka api tadvat saha nitya upalabdhi surupaha aham atma. See, when there is a mirror, the face is reflected in the mirror, right? But the reflected mirror cannot be there without the original face. If there is no original face, if you move away from the mirror, the reflection won't be there. Similarly, the mind can be many, and the jiva, that we are human beings, are nothing but the reflected consciousness on our mind. So this jiva could be many, but the consciousness is one. Jiva is nothing but a reflected consciousness. Okay, so that could be, even the jiva is not there. The man may take birth and die, but the consciousness is there always, like the reflected image. The reflected image goes away when the original face goes away, or the medium is not there. But the original face is always there. You cannot say that there is no mirror since I don't have, my face is not there. Yes, for transaction purpose you need the reflection. Suppose I want to put a tilak in my head, I need a mirror. But I can't say that there is no mirror means I don't have a face. So the consciousness, my sorupa, my nature is always there, irrespective of whether the jiva is there or not. Just because one person is dead, the consciousness doesn't go away. Just because one mirror has gone and the reflection is not there, that doesn't mean that the original face is going away. It is disappearing. It's not so. I am always available. That is the thing. And we'll go to the verse number 6. We'll go to verse number 6. Yata darpane abhava abhasaha hano mukam vidyate kalpana hinam ekam tada divyoge nira abhasaka yaha saha upalabdhi nitya upalabdhi surupaha aham atma. Hastamalakiyam reiterating this time and again. Here he is saying that when you take out the mirror, take away the mirror, the reflection also goes away. The original face will remain, is always there. But the original face is always there, even without reflected face, correct? Similarly, even the mind is not there. Okay, when you sleep, that the mind resolved into his causal body, that time also the consciousness is always there. It is nitya upalabdhi, ever present. Verse number 7. Manaha chakshuhu adehe viyuktaha swayam yaha manaha chakshuhu adehe manaha chakshuhu adi manaha chakshuhu adehe agamya sorupaha saha nitya upalabdhi sorupaha aham atma. He is playing around with the word manaha chakshu adi. Beautifully he is playing around. What he is saying that like a sun is lighting up all the things, the trees, lake, everything, mountain, human being, but still it is different from beyond that. Similarly, that consciousness which enlightens, gives existence to all the mind and indriyas, it is different from them. Okay? And it is the mind of mind and the eyes of the eye, because without that the mind and eyes cannot operate. But it cannot be reached by the mind or indriya, because it cannot be objectified by the mind or sakshu, because it is a subject. It is nitya upalabdhi. Okay, so these are the beautiful 4 verses we have seen. Maybe in the next 1 or 2 verses we will complete it. Fortunately, what is happening is the Ram Ignesh channel has been going overseas, and it has got international viewers. We have got viewers from London, we have got viewers from US, Canada, Australia, Middle East, Russia, that is Moscow where I lived, okay, and what is that, Singapore, okay, Malaysia, all these places are there. So I want it to go more on, because see, the people, the friends who are receiving, they are sending to their friends. That's why it is going there and there. And I want more and more people to benefit out of it. I want it has to go other countries also, like Sri Lanka. In Malaysia, it can go wider, okay? Maybe you can send to your friends in overseas, let it go. Let us create a critical mass for the common good of all. With this request, thank you very much. We will see you in the next posting.